This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense will go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Nick, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big jump play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Offense gets set for second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a connection. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Big time throw on that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
Hey, make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Quick release by the QB. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will take the field for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, where basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it...
Turning it on! Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll run it from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Pritchard. He's got his man, makes the grab. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They feed him again. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snags it over the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Tight end now in motion. From the gun. Give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you want it to be. You want it to be
strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
But how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield. Great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G. Wait.
Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
They'll give it to the back. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the air, it's Richard. Got his man on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Boilermakers are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brock.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Boilermakers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. A strike downfield. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Puts it out of the air. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
Now, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Floats it out in space. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to take a shot on second and short. Complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Nice play there. And I know when you think Notre Dame football, you're thinking about running the football and all those NFL offensive linemen they have. But when you've got playmakers like him on the perimeter, you've got to be able to take advantage of him. This guy has the chance to play on Sundays. He's too good. If you've got a window to throw and that guy's out running the route, give him an opportunity.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Richard. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
High the chains now on second and long. Snagged in the middle. It's dropped. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's blown. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires complete on the crosser. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Purdue.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive on? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Out of the gun, the running back has it. strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to 31. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Back to pass. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He knew he was going to have to pay the price, and he did, but the reward is the first down.
Yep, and he hung in there just long enough, Reese. I think he did a really good job hanging in there, finds the running back. And listen, when you choose to blitz, now you got to tackle my guy in space. Running back does a great job getting the first down.
Touchdown, Irish! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Scanning the field, it's Richard. Pulls it in, it's Brock. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage. And when he drags across the field, we can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Boilermakers have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Brock.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Glow. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Boilermakers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Oh, he's got a chance. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Lane.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To throw, it's Richard. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Boilermakers will snap it on first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And this team needs more of that, man. Like, this is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense. And they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Inside the 45. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
I mean, you do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already been picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Got it in the middle. It's Grove. Able to work into the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Under fire. He'll take a deep shot here. Snags it down the right side. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Dingle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at 26 with the first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Richard. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry up. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purdue! Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, well, here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the catch down the right side. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And this defense taking matters into their own hands. First down, you get the sack. Second down, you force the incompletion. Now sitting with third and long, you got them in their own territory. Big opportunity for this defense to shut this offense down right now.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught over the middle. It's close. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Stopped short of the marker. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up.